High God has been dead for going on 2 months now, and it really saddens me. And that is not a joke in any way, shape, or form. I miss High God. But not only do I miss High God, I miss Spellbreak. I miss multiverses. There are a lot of games that existed that I miss. I miss Anthem. And I think it's just emblematic of the issues that are going on in gaming as a whole. We are losing far too many games, which is why I'm such a huge supporter of the Stop Killing Games initiative. But not only that, gaming has gotten far too expensive. We don't get little niche nonsense projects anymore. Think about the last time we got random movie tie-in games. If this was the early mid 2000s, we would have a movie tie-in game for every single MCU movie, every single DCU movie, and probably half of the Fast and Furious movies. But we don't get those things anymore because everything is about profit. How many developers are getting laid off because everything is about the bottom line? How much money can a company make at the end of the day? And it's killing gaming as a whole. We are losing out on so much because no one can take a chance anymore. And it's not just live service games. There are a lot of fantastic single player experiences that come out and garner a very small niche community. And just because it wasn't a blockbuster AAA hit, we will never see a sequel. We will never see a game in the same vein as that game because it wasn't a hit. And we get the same things over and over and over again. And that really, really saddens me for the state of gaming. I don't want to play the same games over and over again. I want developers to be able to experiment. Even indie games now, every indie game that comes out is just friend slop over and over again. Get together with your friends and buy this game for $5 and play it for 1 week and never touch it again. But we got 100,000 of you to give us $5 for this friend slop that you're going to play on Twitch for 1 week or whatever the fuck. It's really discouraging because I feel like it doesn't have to be this way. So many things don't have to be this way, but they are because all of these costs are ballooning. And I don't know what the solution is. I don't know if there's a real way to fix this, to just say, let's make cheaper games, to just say, let's give games a longer time to breathe. Going back to High God, I was really enjoying my time with High God, and there was a very, very small community that was enjoying their time with High God, smaller than almost any other community you can think of. I imagine that the High God player base towards its end life cycle was maybe 1,000 players across all platforms. So that's, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, probably 1,000 players, maybe 5,000 on the high end. But I wish it had more of a chance to thrive because I haven't found anything that replaces the feeling I got from playing High God. I know a lot of people were thinking, it's just an amalgamation of a lot of different things. And it was, truly. It had the base building, gameplay of Rainbow Six Siege. It had kind of the open world environment of like a battle royale. It had a lot going on. It was kind of like an Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, hero shooter, Overwatch thing. But the thing is, it was all of those things in a really fun, neat package for me that I enjoyed, and I know a lot of other High God players enjoyed. And the issue is, you cannot get that because if you try and go and play the games that have these separate pieces in it, they're all in different games. I don't want to play Rainbow Six Siege because it doesn't have the same kind of respawn and get back in the fight and play with these, different heroes that I liked about High God. In every round, once you're done, you're done. Whereas in High God, you get to respawn and come back. I don't want to play Apex Legends because of the same reason. Your one life is your one life. I like the fact that I get to come back in the team deathmatch aspects of it. But I don't want to play Overwatch because it doesn't have that base building aspect. So even though it was all of these different things at once, I enjoyed all of those different things and I wanted that gameplay back. It's similar to like Multiverses. I liked Multiverses and the characters that presented. I don't want to play Smash Brothers because it doesn't have the characters that Multiverses had. So we are losing out on things that we won't get again. Spellbreak has the battle royale aspect. I don't want to play Apex Legends. I don't want to play Battlefield 6 RedSec. I don't want to play Call of Duty Warzone. I liked being a wizard that mixed powers together. But they all died because of the industry and the fact that if you're not making a bunch of money consistently, you don't get to live anymore as a game. And you don't even get to keep running afterwards because they have no legal responsibility to keep these things going for you. You can sink a bunch of money into it and you won't even get a refund afterwards. I surprisingly got a refund for all the money I put in the High-Gun. I don't know what the fuck that was about with Xbox. They just randomly said, hey, sorry, High-Gun went offline, here's all your money back. But I didn't get that for Spellbreak and I didn't get that for Multiverses, and I definitely put hundreds of dollars into both of those games. I don't know, I just feel like ranting. I feel like it just makes me sad, man. And I hope something changes soon. Thanks for watching. Behave yourself.